Look, picture me rolling, tip of my chauffeur. Niggas look jealous, you gotta control it. Reaching my quota, mixing my soda. Feeling connected to God, trying to get closer. Stepping on roaches, me and my loasters. Just trying to get over, try not to get swallowed by locusts. Trying to stay focused, kinda like Moses.
Welcome everybody to episode 8 of Docseason. Oh my Lord, and do I have a treat for y'all.
Yes, yep.
I am absolutely disgusted. I am absolutely embarrassed for Los Angeles. And this is just utterly like disappointing. Oh, this is bad. This is just bad. The Clippers blew a 3-1 lead.
Hey, the Nuggets are some dogs. I've been
hold on. To the Nuggets.
Hey.
3-1 lead with Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, 2 six-man of the years, a supporting Marcus Morris, a dog in Marcus Morris. Mm-hmm. You got Reggie Jackson, a shot creator. I mean, what can I keep? Nah, okay. Reggie Jackson a little on and off, but can I keep going? Oh,
I think you got to stop by there. I mean, the Clippers were that dog team. I mean, they had Pat Beverly to. Hey, I'm just saying what people were talking about. They were that dog team because they beat the Lakers initially in the beginning of the season, and then another time. I think it was sometimes in March, but the regular season's fine. But if you don't take care of business in the postseason,
let me just make something clear though, bro. It's not that they lost to the Nuggets. They blew a 3-1 lead to the Nuggets, and multiple games, they were up by double digits.
Mm-hmm. Gotta finish,
bro.
Basketball 4 quarters. You can't play 2 or 3 quarters. You can't. You gotta play the whole 4. You got to.
Kawhi Leonard scored 0 in the 4th quarter.
Hey, listen, real quick.
0. Keith,
I don't want to hear
0.
I don't want to hear nobody comparing Kawhi Leonard to LeBron anymore. Ever again in basketball. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it.
It's simple as that, bro. Look. Kawhi Leonard had 14 points, 6 of 22, had 0 points in the 4th. Paul George had 10 points, 4 for 16 in the game.
Now let me ask you a question.
Not to mention, Paul George shot a wide open 3 off the backboard. Disgusting.
That boy making bricks. Let me ask you a question. If LeBron did that in the Game 7, would we be having this type of conversation?
Man, everybody would be on his helmet.
Ooh, they would be on his head.
His helmet. His helmet. I am absolutely disgusted. Shout out Stephen A. Smith, man, because you took the words out of my mouth. If you haven't watched First Take with Stephen A. and Max Kellerman, y'all need to go check that out because Stephen A. took the words out of my mouth.
What you need to do is watch Skip and Shannon.
Man.
Skip was going that said so crazy. Shannon was going that said so crazy.
Disgusting, bro. It's just embarrassing. First of all, I just want to make a quick point, though. This is absolutely embarrassing for Los Angeles. Don't try to come and bring Kawhi Leonard and Paul George and say, oh, I'm the new king of L.A. Oh, this is our town. No, this is not your city. It will always be Laker City. No matter, you will always be the JV team in Los Angeles.
Right. And
you can't even make it out the second round with all of that talent, and you blew a 3-1 lead. The sad part about the entire hold on. The sad part about the entire thing though is that Kawhi Leonard had 3 options. Bro could have came to the Lakers, teamed up with AD and LeBron, and would have been
easy ring.
And y'all would have got an easy ring. Cool. Maybe he wanted the challenge. I get it, but cool. You could have done that. You said no. You could have went back to the Raptors, the reigning world champions,
and
could have
had a smooth breeze in the East.
And could have coasted through the East.
Right.
Could have coasted through the East. Didn't want to do that. But no, you want to come back home to LA and join the Clippers and team up with Paul George, who has a record of choking in the playoffs.
That's why I don't think it's an embarrassment for LA because simply the Lakers have always the Lakers have always been the team of LA in regards to the game of basketball. So I get what you're saying from a standpoint where like, look, this is the first time where we have both LA basketball teams that can compete and potentially we'll see them in the Western Conference Finals. But the Clippers were the Clippers like they've always been. They choke regardless of what they had. So now it just goes back to, well, we knew these were the Clippers. The Lakers are back on top where they're supposed to be. So I get where you're coming from.
It
is an embarrassment.
But
however, it's like
this is why I say
you can only change so much.
Though. This is why I say it's an embarrassment, though. Y'all playing in Staples Center.
Hey.
You guys have LA in front of your name. And you're playing in Los Angeles. That's embarrassing to LA. Come on now. We're a city of champions, and y'all not champions. Y'all need to go. Y'all need to go. They need to go. They need to get on out. They need to get on out because LA's
on
not
the road again.
They can't. I don't think they can see the bright lights. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, Marcus Morris, who was a beast on the Celtics, had 7 points, 2 for 9, 1 for 6 from 3. Zubac, I mean, I can't talk on Zubac because I love Zubac when he was on the Lakers, but he only had 6 points. But I mean, Zubac was really never that dude to score that much. You know what I mean? So I can't.
Pat Bev outdid himself. I think he had 11.
Man,
how does Pat Bev how does Pat Bev have more than playoff P?
The fact that you said he outdid himself by scoring 11.
I mean, listen. Pat Bev came into the league. He was never that type of shooter. He was never that.
Absolutely embarrassing. No, this is absolutely embarrassing. I mean, the fact that they had to put in their rookies in the bench at the end of the game is just absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, listen. I can't say Pat Bev didn't do his part, though. I mean,
man.
Usually he's a defensive, that anchor, the stopper, or to challenge Jamal Murray on the, while Jamal Murray's hot and stuff. He had 11, which isn't something I necessarily expect, but okay, I'll take it. But with that 11, you're expecting Kawhi to have 25, 30, playoff P, 25, 30.
Bro, but it's simple, bro. Like, Pat Bev, I don't know, bro. I have my feelings about Pat Bev. That man is he don't do nothing. He don't do nothing, bro. He don't do nothing. I don't care what nobody says.
He's that little pest.
He doesn't do anything, bro. I mean, I don't know. It's just absolutely ridiculous, bro. I mean, regardless, it's just absolute embarrassment for Kawhi Leonard's legacy. And Paul George, like Stephen A. said earlier, Paul George might be, the next journeyman in the league. He might have to try to, he probably gonna have to. Hey. He's not that dude anymore. Apparently.
All I know is they joined in Damian Lillard and CJ in Cancun. That's all I know. You know what Pat Bev reminds me of a little, just to go back to him, in the movie The Incredibles. Remember the villain that was once a kid and then turned to a villain because he didn't get the attention and stuff, and he wanted to help Mr. Incredible? That's who Pat Bev is. That's exactly who he is. Like, in the beginning of the season when he told Steph, well, I don't know if it was this year or last year, when he told Steph the next 5 years are mine. Dude, you already 34. What are you doing? You already 34, 35.
I think he's 31. I think he's 31.
Yeah,
regardless. This is just, on a more serious note, all jokes aside, though, right? Really, though, this is honestly just an embarrassment for Kawhi Leonard's legacy. This is why I say this. It's just simply, bro, it's different, in my opinion. It's different if the series was back and forth. It was 2-1, 2-2, and then 3-3, whatever. But the fact that you were supposed to be that dude, right, and you scored 0 points in the fourth, and you allowed for the Nuggets to come back from a 3, all you had to do was win one game.
Not to mention they were up by 16?
Like 16, 18.
Yeah.
All you had to do was win one game. And I just feel like his legacy is tarnished after this. I mean, people can say, this is the thing what bothers me. People can say, LeBron did it against the Mavericks. The Lakers did it back in their day, this and that. But they don't realize, though, is that LeBron was in the finals when that happened. When he lost. He was in the finals. They lost in the second round.
Exactly. There's a major difference.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe, if they blew a 3-1 lead in the finals, I mean, it'd still be bad, but it'd be like, okay, at least y'all was in the finals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
y'all lost in the second round, bro. And one more quick thing about his legacy, though, is that, I mean, I hate when Paul George said that they didn't have championship expectations. But
who doesn't have championship? What?
And you know damn well y'all had championship expectations. Bringing Kawhi Leonard, he was supposed to be that dude to save the Clippers, right? And he didn't do that.
I think that's bogus, man. As a competitor that's been on a basketball team, on football teams, you expect to win. I don't go to practice just to practice. I go to, to get better every day and also to get to that championship. Yeah, you're not going to say we're going to win. Nobody's going to stop us. Yeah, you can have the attitude, but even though it may not happen. But what you're not going to do is say, well, we didn't expect to win. Well, what y'all expect to do then? Just
they had championship mindset, bro. I mean, come on, bro.
A lot of people did.
Williams,
these NBA analysis. I got the Clippers over the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. You're not even there. What are you?
Exactly.
What are you talking about? Like, don't.
Lemon Pepper Lou, Montrez. Both of them. Both of them said that it's over for the league. What happened?
Lemon Pepper Lou left the seasoning back at the club.
Man, them wings is dry. Them wings is dry.
Cold. Dry and cold. They're dry and they're cold.
I don't know. I mean, what do you think? What do you think this means for Paul George? I mean, I think Paul George. I don't know. It's kind of like Westbrook. Westbrook choked, in the playoffs this year, and I feel like those two dudes specifically.
I feel like Paul George and Westbrook are almost in the same book. Paul George. I mean, let's go back a little bit when him and Damian Lillard and Pat Bev was talking trash. Damian Lillard even said, "You keep switching teams," which is more than the truth. So if you switch teams again, okay, now you're bringing what Damian Lillard said as literally a fact. However, if you stay in LA with the Clippers and then you choke again, it's like, how do we put respect on your game when we consistently have seen you choke after choke after choke? 10 points? Like, don't try to say y'all ain't seen playoff P yet. No, we have not. You haven't seen playoff P yet. You have not seen playoff P. You created your own acronym for yourself.
I get him. Look, I get him. I can't. Honestly, I don't even know if I can give him a benefit of doubt at all. That was uncalled for. That should not have happened. That should not have happened. I mean, give it, credit. Jamal Murray is a beast.
Jamal, listen,
the Joker. The
Jamal
Joker is a beast.
Murray is a walking wet mop bucket. Y'all gotta put respect on his name, bro. I get it. I get it. It was the Clippers. They were supposed to be in the Western Conference Finals, but like you said, you cannot. You cannot take away what the Nuggets were doing. You can't. Jamal Murray, he was killing them. Not to mention Joker, he might be one of the best bigs in the league. I can dribble the ball down court. Not saying AD can't, but I also have this vision that no big. I haven't seen a big with that type of vision.
The Nuggets. The Nuggets. Hey, the Nuggets have a squad. They definitely do. But I mean, the problem is that they're beatable. When you're up 3-1, they're beatable. I mean,
anybody's beatable. Any team is beatable. Any team is beatable. Like when LeBron James was down 3-1, the whole world, LeBron, it's over for you. Came back on him. Back.
Look,
it is what it is. The Nuggets are the Lakers getting ready for this game. I'm saying do not take this team lightly because they know how to fight for 4 quarters. They might go down 20 points, but look, once they get that third quarter, let's talk about Paul Millsap. We want to talk about third quarter. No. He came back with 14, 13
It don't matter though. They not letting.
No.
Nah, they're not going to be down. No,
it does matter.
Bro, they're not going to be down. The Lakers are not going to be up 20 and blow a 20-point lead. It's just not happening.
I don't know. They was up 20 with Houston and let Houston crawl back into it.
Look. That's because we took the gas off. We took a foot off the gas. We know
but Lakers have done that. Lakers have to.
I get it. Lakers, but we not blowing no 3-1 lead.
Hey, I hope we don't. I hope the Lakers don't. But what I do know is what I need from LeBron more. I need more fourth quarter productivity. I need at least 8 to 10 points. I need something quick because a lot of the times what I've been seeing in these playoffs, LeBron will do his thing the first 3 quarters, and then on fourth quarter, it's like, okay, I'm addition to AD. I don't have a problem with that, but you still need to be able to be productive at times when AD needs a breakdown. Like, okay, this your possession. I want you to do something. And I'm a LeBron fan. I think LeBron is the greatest of all time. I need more productivity when it comes in the fourth quarters.
I think the Lakers have a cruise. They're going to be on cruise control.
Absolutely not. If a team got to the finals, there's no such thing as cruise control.
I'm telling you, they're going to be on cruise control. I mean, think about it. Jokic and Jamal Murray, they're dogs. But there is nobody left in the league right now in the playoffs, right? There's nobody left in the playoffs right now that is that duo or that dude on a team. Giannis is gone. Westbrook and James Harden are gone.
What about Jimmy?
Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. Ain't nobody worried about no Jimmy Butler.
You're tripping. Jimmy buckets.
Jimmy is nice. Hey, Jimmy Butler. Hey, Jimmy Butler. Hey, is that dude with the Heat right now?
Tyler Hero.
But look,
young
bro,
walking bucket.
Don't ever include Tyler Hero in this discussion about the Lakers is not worried about no Tyler Hero.
Listen,
they're not,
bro.
They're not. Bro,
you can't be a prisoner.
Hold on. Listen. Hear me out.
Go ahead.
Hear me out. There is nobody left that is a roadblock for the Lakers. Yes, Jimmy Butler and the Heat they could stun the Lakers, but it's not, us going if we face the Heat, for instance, in the finals, it's not a thing where it's like, oh, I'm nervous. We got the Heat. You know what I'm saying? It's not like if we were playing the Bucks in the finals, like, dang, we might have to face Giannis and the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, we're going into Western Conference Finals and we're like, oh, man, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, man, this is going to be tough. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, you got Jimmy Butler, you got Jamal Murray in them, but they're going to have some fight in them, but it's not like, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? The Lakers are expected to win.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Maybe we don't have that I don't know factor. We do have that. We can beat this team. We can beat this team without having to make too many adjustments. We can beat this team. What I'm saying is, what I saw the Nuggets do in the past 2 series is fight to the finish. They fought to the last.
You know what the difference is, though? We got the three-headed monster. Three-headed monster. We got JaVale McGee, Anthony Davis, and Dwight Howard to throw at Jokic. And they got Plumlee, Mason Plumlee.
I get what we got.
We got the three-headed. Not only do we have a three-headed monster, we got LeBron James. Not only do we have LeBron James, if those role players start shooting like they've been shooting in the second round, it's over. It's over. It's over.
That's true.
The Lakers shot
Rondo has a lot of productivity that's been coming on, and he's been hooping. Listen, if your team is doing really well, if Rondo is hitting threes with folks in his face, and I'm not saying just hitting like 1 3. I'm talking about 3 threes in a game, 4 threes in a game. Like, you hand down, man down, I got it, and so that's huge for the Lakers. I honestly think it's a big sign. All I'm saying is the Lakers. I don't want take this team like you're playing the Nuggets because they have been battling. I remember in the interview after they beat the Clippers in Game 7, the analysis asked, how do you guys feel about preparing for the Lakers? And Jamal Murray said, hey, they have to prepare for us. We're both back to a 0-0. And I honestly believe that, man. He's proven that, hey, Jamal Murray, I'm a believer of you. I'm a believer of Jamal, Jokic, Paul Millsap being the veteran that he is. Those other role player guys, they are hooping. They're playing team basketball. Those players believe in Jamal.
So what you think? So you think the Nuggets duo right there is one of the top duos in the league?
Top duos.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. I don't know, man. So that's the point I'm trying to make. Lakers aren't, worried or nervous.
Time out. Yes, I believe that. Actually, I believe that. Jamal Murray has made me a believer. The Joker has been hitting threes off of 1 foot, jacking it. I'm a believer. They're one of the top duos in the league. Yes, I'm just gonna have to say it, bro. You don't go down 3-1 twice and come back and beat them. Not to mention you beat the Clippers. It's not a coincidence.
All I gotta say though is that if you struggle with the Jazz, you think we worried about the Nuggets?
Listen, I don't care who they struggle. I don't care. Listen, I don't care who they. I don't care if they struggle.
No, I get it though. I get it. Yeah, I get it.
They're in the Western Conference Finals because they believe they deserve to be there, and they do. Now the Lakers, they obviously deserve to be there. Now it is who wants it more.
Mm-hmm. So who do you see coming out the East then? If the Lakers win the final, who do you see coming out the East out the Heat and Celtics? Because honestly, I think the Heat, they got that game 1 with Bam with the last minute block, but I think it's Miami. The Celtics is gonna pull it out.
I think it's Miami. I like the Celtics, but I think the Celtics are just still too young. They're a great team. I'm not saying they're not good at all. Jason Tatum, he's been hooping. Jalen, he's been hooping. Kimba's inconsistent sometimes. The last series against the Raptors,
definitely.
I think there was 1 or 2 games where we had 4 or 5 points, and it's just like you're playing for the Celtics as a guard. We're gonna need more expected of you. You're cardiac Kimba. Like, you're not just a regular guard. You can actually score. I like the Celtics, but I think Miami's coming out. I think Jimmy Butler has worked his tail off between each team he's been, and he's proven that, hey, I can actually play this game of basketball to that high level. He has a great, supporting roles around him. I forget the Joker's name that had that big block on Jason Tatum. First team all defense. Yeah, first team all defense right there. Mm-hmm. Jay Crowder's been doing his part. He hasn't been putting up those huge numbers, which he's never has, but hey, he's knocking down those open threes. He's getting to the basket. And Tyler Hero,
man. Celtics, man. I would love to see a Lakers-Celtics matchup. I think that would be a wonderful rivalry. Obviously, it's historical. You know what I mean? And I think the Lakers going to 4-0 them anyway if they play. But I'm a little biased, so I'm a little biased. But, man, what you mean? Lakers in 4 or 5. That's all I gotta say.
Lakers in 7. This team knows how to fight.
Down the way.
Lakers in 7, bro. You gotta think, bro. They every game they fought to be there. They have fought. I get it. They struggled with the Jazz. Okay, these teams struggled with the Clippers.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you. Lakers in 4 or 5 the entire way. I
got Lakers in 7, man.
Man, LeBron is not going to let that happen. LeBron. It's not going to let that happen. I know you do. I know you. Me and LeBron are like this. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. Look. I get what you're saying. It's the finals. You know what I'm saying? It's they're there for a reason. I get that. But at this point, I feel like the Lakers is taking over the playoffs right now, like they the Warriors 2 years ago.
Okay.
Straight up.
I'll put it like this. If the Lakers continue to play how they've been playing, where LeBron is hitting 28, 29 with 15 assists, AD has 25 with 15 rebounds, Caruso, Rondo, KCP, they all have 10, 15 points. Kuzma coming in with those hustle buckets has 12. The Lakers can go in 4 or in 5, but they've been off for almost a week now. So Danny Green, listen, hold on.
No, don't even talk about Danny Green.
I need you in the.
Let's not even. No. Let's not even.
400 threes from each hot spot of yours.
Man, let me just tell you this right now. Let me not even talk about Danny Green. I'm so tired and sick of the way Danny Green is playing. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. There is no reason we should have paid this man 2 years, $30 million to clank threes, airball threes, miss wide open layups when that's your job. That's your job. That man is a scam. He's a scam. Danny Green is an absolute scam. I don't care what nobody says. There is no reason that man should be starting. There's no reason that man should be playing. I don't care what Frank Vogel has to say. I don't care what LeBron has to say. At the end of the day, this is my opinion. But that man is streaky, inconsistent, and I'm tired.
Listen, you know what? Hey, you know what hustlers say? Scared money don't make money.
Man, scared money don't make no money. I'm tired of this man. No, I'm tired.
Bro, listen. I get what you're saying. Danny Green, he does have those. He has more off games than those on games.
Yeah, I know.
That game he's on.
Bruh.
It's looking good.
Danny Green shrivels up in the corner almost every game. There's no reason you should be blowing wide open layups. We're paying you $30 million. We're paying you $30 million. Do something with that $30 million. Show me that you're worth $30 million, please.
Hey, listen, I understand where you're coming from.
Man.
Because I understand where you're coming from, that's why I'm like I said, Danny Green, every day you should be shooting 400 3-pointers from each of your sweet spots.
and he probably do.
Listen, both corners, both wings, top of the key. I need him.
And he probably do in practice every day. And guess what he do in the game? Doom, 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 a doom, a doom. No.
How you feel about his defensive game? No? It's a non-factor?
It's 50-50. I mean, Danny Green, he can defend, right? He can defend.
Right.
But lately he's been a liability on offense. You know what I'm saying? Because we're losing possession. And we're losing. I'm sorry. I meant to tell everybody that's watching. I'm a little biased because I am a Laker fan. If you can't tell, and I have the Lakers.
I'm a LeBron fan, so that makes me wherever he's at, I'm at.
So I know y'all probably like, why is this man so in favor of Lakers? I am a little biased, you know what I'm saying? I am a Laker fan, so let me just go ahead and air that out real quick. But all I say is that he's a liability. We're losing possessions, we're losing offense, we're losing the flow. When LeBron draws 3 defenders and you're wide open in the corner, and your job is to shoot, and you miss, and you go for 1 for 10, 1 for 7, whatever it is, 0 for 8, whatever it is. You're a liability because nobody's going to worry about you, and we're losing points. Time and we're losing points. You can be and the thing is with me though, his defensive presence isn't good enough to compensate for his terrible offensive game. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know, you can defend, but I don't care. I just throw Caruso on somebody. Get out the game.
Do you feel like Danny Green and KCP like switch attributes?
Man. KCP, can I just say this though? I had some doubts about KCP in the beginning of the season, but KCP is definitely
he has turned it around.
KCP has off games. He had that 1 point in the first game 1 of the playoffs. He had 1 point, but you know KCP, he can definitely turn it on. He just need that confidence booster. And the thing I love about KCP is that he heard all of the criticism from the media, from Twitter, everything. And he turned around and proved everybody wrong. Danny Green over here talking about, y'all not real Laker fans. Y'all bandwagon, don't come to our parade when we win. Y'all not real. Shut up and hoop, man.
Like I said, man. KCP, in the beginning of the season, matter of fact, in the beginning of the let's go to the beginning of the playoffs on your first point. That 1 point, I don't know if you follow Mark Phillips' Supreme Dreams on Twitter, but that video he made about LeBron going to KCP and Danny to shoot, maybe he watched it because KCP's been hooping. And it's crazy because in the beginning of this Lakers season, before the pandemic, I was like, why is KCP in the game? Put Caruso in. Hey, KCP started out of Casey. But listen, in the beginning, everybody was like, what is going on with the shot? Why are you shooting this? And you airballing, you going over the rim. He started training with the NBA shooter, a 3-point specialist. He been fired ever since.
Yeah, so that man KCP is a shooter. I don't really have nothing to say about KCP.
I don't know if Danny Green not following the NBA shooter because you think he always has a stroke, but Danny Green, brother, you need to get it together.
It's the last thing I gotta say about Danny Green. There is no reason why Rajon Rondo will be shooting better than you from the 3.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie.
He has a whole Target tattoo on his elbow. That man is a walking missed target. That man.
Let's talk about Rondo for a second, though.
Rondo, Keith. Hey, Danny Green got a hit marker on every shot.
Broke shield. Hey, you can't hit nothing. You can't down some. I need you downage.
All that damage with no downs.
Everybody got 2,000-3,000 damage. He got he got 2,000 or 3,000 damage. He got 0 kills. Everybody else got 800, 900 damage, 5-6 kills. He don't got no damage.
He the type to have 200 damage with 1 kill. With 10 kills. 200 damage with 10 kills.
That means that means after you or I, after you and I broke armor, you just come in for the cleanup.
Man,
got him.
But look, like you said though, Rajon Rondo has been hooping, and if he keeps hooping the way that he's hooping, it's definitely going to be a problem because Rajon Rondo is a good facilitator. Regardless of how bad he's been playing in the regular season, that man is a facilitator, and because of him, a lot of our shooters, when LeBron's not on the floor, have been getting open looks, and maybe that's why they've been able to shoot better.
Well, he's the second, like you said, he's the second coach while he's on the floor, and when him and LeBron are on the floor, he can still, facilitate and dictate the offense to where everybody's supposed to be. That gives LeBron less stress to say, okay, put me in the post. I got a mismatch on me. Give me the ball. Everybody clear out. Nobody has better vision than LeBron James. If you're open, he's going to find you. And you got to be able to knock down the 3. LeBron has found Rondo on several occasions. Rondo has come clutch. That's the thing. Like you said, how is Rondo shooting better than Danny Green? Danny Green, we brought you with us to be that 3-point specialist. Remember in the regular season when they went against Dallas and it was tied? I don't know if it was. No, they were down 3.
He hit that.
They were
that
down
game.
3 in the fourth quarter. Frank Vogel made up a good play. LeBron kicked it to him in the corner. Danny Green hit the 3. We ended up winning in overtime. Danny Green has to be more effective. Get more shots up. Do whatever you have to do. Stop dribbling the ball like you don't know how to dribble. That man be dribbling the ball like,
Danny Green is a
can I dribble? Like, if you need to get your ball handling skills, come on, man. You in the NBA.
Man, forget Danny Green. Put THT in. Put that boy Taylor Horton Tucker in the game.
Bucket. He's a bucket.
Put him in the game, bro. And what I don't understand, it's the last topic I kind of want to touch on about the Lakers, because I do want to ask you one more question about Kawhi Leonard. But this is my last thing I want to point out about the Lakers. I got 2 points. One, Dion Waiters have not been seeing that many minutes. And if Dion Waiters gets some run in the Nuggets series and scores like he normally does, it's going to be a problem. Because you got to think about it. We're doing this without Dion Waiters scoring. I believe he has
a groin injury.
Yeah. But my thing is, okay, well besides Dion Waiters, I know he has been injured. I don't understand why we don't play J.R. Smith. Yeah. Hear me out. He may have, when you put him in the game, he may miss some shots, but you got to realize you don't play him enough to give him an opportunity to score.
To get warm, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't throw somebody in 5 minutes in and take him out the rest of the series and expect him to just shoot. You know what I'm saying? You got to let him get comfortable with the flow of the game. Let LeBron give him some touches. You know what I'm saying? JR, I don't care what nobody says, JR, with his age right now, can still score. Right. That man is a bucket, but Frank Vogel does not give him a chance, and I don't know why. I think
right now, if the Lakers can, right now how the Lakers are playing, if they continue to, I can't even say right now because it's going to be a different lineup. They're going to probably utilize their bigs now because they're not playing a Houston team. They're actually playing a team with legit bigs like Paul Millsap and the Joker. So I think right now it's just going to depend how they adjust to the Nuggets basketball. I mean, Nuggets are a great team. I said it before. So let's just see how game 1 goes, because maybe Frank Vogel sees something. Okay, JR, now we can really use you to spread the floor. What's his name? THT? What is it?
Taylor Tucker? Yeah. Taylor.
Yeah. Maybe we can use Tucker for a couple minutes of the game and not just the last 5 minutes or 2 minutes of the fourth quarter when we're up 20. I think this time in game 1, they'll see those type of adjustments. They'll utilize their bigs more. Dwight will obviously get more playing time if he's healthy. JaVale will get more playing time. So, game 1, it's going to be – I need the Lakers to still come on top. I need y'all to get game 1. But I need y'all to figure out those mistakes and make those quick changes quick. It was really, amusing to me in the last game, in game 5 with the Rockets. After the game, LeBron was even saying, at halftime, we dove right into film from the first half and see what minor changes we can make. And that made us even propel better to a better performance. So they got to take their time, but also they have to be on point. And then when the halftime comes, let's make those adjustments. Okay, make them, and then, all right, let's play ball.
Exactly, man. I don't know. I'm just excited to see, hopefully. I know Dwight Howard and JaVale is going to get a lot more minutes this series, but I really do
JaVale might get his first ring. Not JaVale. Dwight might get his first ring now.
I'm not even going to talk about JaVale. I don't even know why he's starting. Dwight Howard definitely should be starting his place. But
Dwight be fouling, though, bro. He be making the stupidest fouls.
No, it's not stupid fouls, bro. You got to realize, bro. He played like that his entire career because
he plays like a big. Yeah.
Because back then, they weren't calling those fouls.
Yeah.
Back then, they were aggressive. And now, if he has a strong box out or a strong pick,
it's a foul.
They're calling a foul. I don't think that he's doing – that's why whenever he fouls, he's like – because he's used – he makes those plays.
Yeah.
He's physical. And the problem is that I'm going to be real, man. The NBA is getting softer and softer.
Soft, bro. I mean? That's why people like Shaq, one of the best centers in the game, says, if the NBA wasn't so soft and play like we played, but in today's game, I would average 50, 60 points.
Exactly.
And it's simply because Shaq is this is the difference about, the Joker and Shaq. The Joker got post moves. AD got, good post moves. Shaq lives at the post. You'll never see Shaq at the 3 unless he's getting a screen, but he's rolling to the basket. He's not stopping at all. If he gets the ball at the elbow, he'll maybe do a move, kick it out, go right back down to the block, give me the ball. This dude on my back cannot hold me. But that's what I want AD to start to embrace. AD in the post, you are literally one of the – you can do barbecue chicken to these fools in the post. I'm not saying you don't have a little nice jump shot. I'm not saying you can't shoot the three once and now again. But you need to get into the position, get comfortable in that block where get off of me. I'm going to, get to the basket because that's you. Those hook shots, the Kareem shots, if you're right by the basket, I know you can make those. I'm not saying he's soft. He just got a little bit more finesse to his game than that power. Hit the weights a little bit.
We'll see. Because a lot of people say, to play against Anthony Davis, all you gotta do is be physical with him. So we'll see. I think Jokic can't. I don't think Jokic will be able to handle the AD, Dwight, and JaVale combo. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see. I'm excited to see. I can't wait till tomorrow.
Like you said, we should start Dwight because of that physicality. Joker has never necessarily when he gets a center that plays old school traditional basketball in terms of being a center like Dwight plays. So yeah, maybe we should start him. And then when Dwight is tired, okay, now throw JaVale in. Okay, and then JaVale's tired. Okay, AD, now you go to the fight, and we can just keep mixing and matching. Exactly.
Yeah, we'll see.
Not to mention, Morris plays D. Is it Markieff Morris?
Markieff Morris been hooping. That man has been hooping.
He plays defense too. He's not scared to guard anybody. You can even put LeBron down there to guard Jokic. I mean, LeBron's big statue himself. So I'm excited. Exactly. Right now, even with our our debates, our points, our different factors, I'm still saying Lakers in 7. I can't give them 4 or 5, maybe 6.
All right, everybody, that's the end of the episode. I can't believe he just said Lakers in 7, y'all. So I guess we'll probably just end it right there.
Nah, man. They there for a reason.
All right, hey, I respect it. I guess we just gonna have to see.
I need LeBron to be LeBron.
I'm excited to see what happens. I don't think the Lakers will sweep them, but I think the Lakers will definitely beat them in 5 or 6. But we'll see.
I give him 6 or 7.
We'll see. But I mean, okay.
How about the East?
What about the East?
Who's is it Celtics or is it the who is it? Miami. Excuse me.
We already talked about that. I already told you. I think the Celtics are gonna pull it out.
So Simple. Celtics in what?
I think it's gonna go to Game 7, but I think Celtics is gonna win. But I don't know. We'll see. But I mean, so to really get back to the whole Clipper situation. So what do you think this means for Kawhi Leonard? What does this mean for his career, his legacy, and I mean, what is his next steps after this? What do you think?
Number one, don't ever compare Kawhi to LeBron. I've already said that. I just want to reiterate that. Don't ever do that. Number two, I don't know. Kawhi already made a statement to go to LA to try to, challenge LeBron James, but we got to see what happens in this offseason. The Clippers have shown their true colors. They've shown that they're going to choke when it matters most. So right now for Kawhi, I don't understand really what that means. You're a 2 times finals MVP and you didn't make it past the second round. So from a career standpoint, you got a lot to prove this next season. You have a lot to prove. If you don't get back to a finals, what is this going to mean for your career?
Exactly, in the West. Because think about it, when he was on the Spurs, he had Manu, he had Tony Parker, he had Tim Duncan. But now it's him. Now he's that dude. So it's really going to see,
Are you going to embrace? Yeah. Are you going to embrace that position to be that dude? And I will be honest. A lot of people might disagree with me, but I don't think he should have even won in Toronto. Kevin Durant was hurt. Klay Thompson was hurt. Steph Curry was, he was on and off. If that Warriors team was healthy, come on now. Come on. I mean, but the Warriors team, all those factors together, that's another story. That's just unfair.
Come on now. You know if Kevin Durant was healthy.
Absolutely.
Klay Thompson, Curry, all of them dudes.
Absolutely.
It would have been over. Raptors would have lost.
I 100% understand that. I still don't have I still don't have the respect for KD like I do LeBron.
I mean,
he went to them.
We can say that respect thing, but I do have to say one thing. I had the same opinion. I said I don't have that respect either. But that dude, Kevin Durant, is arguably competing for that top spot with LeBron. That's all I got to say. Kevin Durant is absolutely. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Kevin Durant is absolutely disgusting. That man can score
100%.
with ease. I mean, you can put the best defender on. That man is a bucket. Kevin Durant is unstoppable. I don't care what team he went to. That man is disgusting.
Okay, well, that's my thing, though. If you're that disgusting, you just joined a team that.
Hey, I get that. Okay,
but
you shouldn't have done it. You shouldn't have done it.
Look, but listen. This is what I'm saying. Kevin Durant was that disgusting before he went to the Warriors. He's always been that disgusting. I think it peaked to another level simply because he was playing with Steph and Klay. You're already playing with two of the best shooters, and you yourself are arguably one of the best scorers of all time. So you put the best scorer, arguably, of all time with two of the best shooters. Everybody's game is going to increase to another level. That doesn't mean he's trash. That doesn't mean he's sorry. He got his rings. Okay, that's fine. Until KD can get back to a finals as that guy, as that number one, because the difference between him and LeBron went to Miami and got his ring. 100%. Dwayne Wade, Hall of Fame. Chris Bosh, people say yes, people say no. But I've never heard somebody say Chris Bosh is in the top 5 power forwards of all time. I've never heard. I've heard people say Dwayne Wade was one of the. I've heard NBA analysis say Dwayne Wade was the closest thing to Jordan when he won that championship in 2005, 2006. He was with the Heat. I literally heard it. So LeBron did join his team. I get that. LeBron also went back to Cleveland. He had Kyrie, one of the best ball handlers of our time. He also had the help of Kevin Love. JR was a better shooter. Tristan was an F-150. But you cannot compare a 47 or 52 and 47 team to a 73 and 9 team. I want KD to get back to his finals with only Kyrie and supporting role players, and I want him to win. I want to show that, yes, you are that dominant player, but I need to see it without two other Hall of Famers on the court. That's what I need to see.
Hey, we'll see. I'm excited to see what he does with Brooklyn, honestly. I'm really excited. I mean, I'm excited for the entire playoffs. I'm happy, I'm a Laker fan, and we finally get to enjoy, the Western Conference Finals. Hopefully we do get to the finals, I think we will. But, you never know what could happen. So I'm excited to see all of that. All I just got to say is that the Clippers,
Kawhi, you should have been with us, bro. That's why
he had the option.
Listen, I tell people, if you want to win a championship, matter of fact, I tell people like this, Carmelo, you at the end of your career, bro. It's getting close. Come on and join LeBron, baby. Come on.
well, Carmelo, the Lakers didn't pick him up. He was open. He had opportunity.
I know. But hey, LeBron, go ahead and work your connection, bro. LeBron, work your connection. Get your boy Melo on, bro.
All I gotta say, man.
If you want to win, come with LeBron James. That's all I'm saying.
All I gotta say is that I don't ever, the Clippers is. If you Clipper fans, I don't want to see another Clippers fan
you might as well
talk
hang
to
all
me.
those jerseys up.
I don't want to see another Clipper fan talk to me and tell me that the Clippers are this and Clippers are that. Even if
you know what's worse, I know Lakers fans that were saying Kawhi was better than LeBron.
Man, look.
How stupid do you look?
Even if the entire team comes back to the Clippers, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear none of that from nobody ever again. Okay? That's all I got to say. But I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm excited, and we'll see.
You know what's crazy?
But like I said,
remember game one? Not game one. Remember opening night when the Clippers beat us?
Yeah.
It's
everybody
over for the Lakers. And then remember the second game when we played the game and they beat us again? Lakers ain't no competition. Then we beat them in the bubble, and not everybody. Montrez ain't back yet. Well, where y'all at now?
Hey, we'll see, man. I'm excited.
Getting ready for the bubble.
Hell yeah.
For the WTF.
Exactly. So we'll see, man. We definitely, if y'all got any hot takes, if y'all got any hot NBA takes, please let me know. Make sure y'all comment. And, it's just amazing that, that we were able to see something like that happen. But like I said, y'all, it's Docseason's episode 8, like always. And I hope y'all enjoyed this one. This was definitely an exciting one. It was interesting. Let me know what y'all think. If you're a Clipper fan, comment and let me know what you think.
If you're a Clipper fan,
Let them comment.
Hey, like it.
Hey, let him
subscribe to
comment.
Docseason. Look, you a Clipper fan, like the video, subscribe to Docseason, but don't comment. We don't want to hear you at home.
I do. Like I said though, hey, if y'all interested, if y'all want to have a hot take on anything that's going on in the NBA right now, let me know. Holla at me. I'll definitely get you on here, man. We're gonna talk about a lot of things, man. Because, man, I'm definitely interested to see what's gonna happen with the Lakers, but we'll see. Like I said though, it's episode 8, man. I appreciate my boy Keith for jumping back on with me.
Yes, sir.
If y'all haven't seen him,
who MVP? Who MVP of this year?
I'm not. We're gonna talk all day if I get into that. So
LeBron.
I think they should give it to LeBron, but like I said, I think they're probably gonna give it to Giannis because they're just biased like that. But we're gonna see.
They're gonna give Giannis the defensive player and the MVP.
Yeah, I think so. But I think LeBron should get it. But we gonna see. I don't know. And if Giannis definitely gets it, it's probably gonna be a lot of speculation, a lot of arguing. With NBA analysis, but I'm excited to see. We'll see. But like I said, man, y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all give me y'all hot takes. We like Skip and Shannon on here right now. We like Stephen A. and Max Kellerman right now.
He skipped for sure. He definitely skipped.
Yeah, whatever.
Facts.
Yeah, whatever.
Shit.
But like I said, man, make sure y'all comment. Make sure y'all subscribe. My Instagram, Marcus the Doctor. Twitter, Marcus the Doctor. Everything the same. Make sure y'all jump on here. Keys, let them know your Instagram handles and your Twitter handles, whatever.
My Instagram is Marcus the Doctor as well. Hit that follow twice. So make sure you follow him. Make sure you subscribe to everything. If you have a question, comment, do all that. Hit him up. Marcus the Doctor on everything.
Okay, all right.
And if you
really
want it, if you really want my handle, just ask Marcus.
Well, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, thank y'all so much. And I got a lot of shoes that has been coming in lately. So if y'all need the shoes, you know where to go.
Episode need to come up.
It's definitely coming. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. But make sure, like I said, man, make sure y'all stay tuned in, subscribe like always. And, it's only up from here. We're just going to keep getting better and better. It's only up from here. Thank y'all so much for watching. My boy Keith, I'll holla at you. We're going to hop on Warzone tonight, and we own it cracking.
Downage.
Appreciate you, my boy.
All right, boy.